Well, good evening everyone. It's Patmos and nice of you to join me here for this little stream with Ostriv, as we of course are going to celebrate Heradev's birthday, and I believe she's doing some stuff right before the stream, so she's done, and now we started a bit early and now she missed the beginning, so that's pretty funny. But well, we'll celebrate her birthday today, which should be fun. And of course, good evening to you all. It's already very busy. I hope you all enjoy this, as I won't crank the speed up too much right now because I'm doing a lot of talking. Good evening, Thomas. Good evening, Cooper. Already saw you in chat, but did not have time to type, so that's why I'm just doing it this way. And good evening to everybody else, of course. Hope we'll all have a lot of fun. You play Ancient Cities. I have played it a bit, if I'm correct. But I found the whole interface a bit complex, in a way that if you want to build a simple building, you have to click like 6-7 times to finally get to the right building. Then you have to place it and you still have to put people in it and stuff. I think the whole interface wasn't really for me. It was too many clicks and too many things to do for a simple building. And I don't know, that's a bit too much for me, so I did not really get into it. Maybe at some point I will. I have very limited time, of course, so that doesn't help. If I would have a bit more time, that might be better. But I think in the whole broad perspective of the game, it does look very interesting, but getting into it was a bit hard for me, I guess. Good evening, PSV Basel. Nice of you to join us. Already missed you a couple of times, so happy that you're here. And of course, many congratulations to Heradev for your wonderful birthday. We hope you have a very good day. Since my son has his birthday tomorrow. Okay, well, congratulations with that too. That's great. Another birthday. But since you're here now and you might not have a lot of time, I guess we should drop this in once for this first time. Turned the audio off in the beginning, which was not supposed to happen that way, but we'll be fine. We'll hear it a few times more. Well, unfortunately, I did not know about your son's birthday, otherwise I could have made a little music message with a few photos for him too, but you are welcome. Hey, Donny! Hope you didn't bring any danger with you. Alright, I have to start working on the village a little bit, of course, otherwise we're not going to do anything. We were going to build a very long town in one big line, and we were going to get across at some point. So I guess we have to start working on that. We also get working on the weaver and the tailor. I guess we should also get some cows soon then. But I have to check that I already managed the economy. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, that's good. Oh, well, I actually set up quite a few things already. I wasn't aware that I already did all of that. So we need to stay focused here. I am the danger. Yeah, that's true. Well, if you're a soldier and you run with Donny, then it's very good that he's the danger, because you'll be safe. He'll just take all the bullets for you. So that's nice. Warning, no market stalls close by. Well, then they do a little bit of extra walking. What's the problem there? I don't see the problem. But we'll fix that soon enough. We built this house. Where's the market stall then? Oh, it's all the way here, of course. Oh, maybe we have to go this way a bit. But then we have to cut a few trees. You did not show up, so I ate all the cake myself. Well, that was a pretty big cake, and it looked very nice, Cooper. It looked very nice. It was a really cool picture in the Discord. So, But I bet your neighbors helped out or something like that, because if you ate that all, I don't know, you might not even be talking to us anymore. That was a pretty big cake. I wonder if we didn't put up a market stall, would anyone move into the houses? No, because you have to offer them food. Otherwise, enough food for sale. And if you don't have a market, you can't offer them the food. So then nobody would come and join your village. So that's solved. Dr. Death, don't need danger. Oh, that could be, that could be. Alright, let me get the hang of the village now, because I'm just talking to chat. We have to get a little bit of a queue going so that we know where we're heading to. Let's do the houses first. And I guess we need to go for some cows in order to provide us with some hide and leathers later on, because we only want to buy a minimal amount of cows. And from there on start with more. What happens if you add a lonely market stall and remove it after somebody moved in? Well, then that person will stay, but nobody else can move in again. So, and of course, if they run out of food, they will leave. So, if people don't get some of their needs fulfilled, like clothing, like shoes, like food, they'll leave your village. So you end up with an empty village, which could be interesting if you just want to build an empty village, of course. But I guess not. It's not really the meaning of the game. I really like how you manipulated defenses. Yeah, if you hit the F1 key, so you just pull up a building that you want to build. You can do it with a lot of buildings, by the way. And you can rotate it, of course, so that you have the entrance on the side where you want it. But if you hit the F1 key, then you see the corners will pop and the house. And then you can basically just do with it what you want. You can't make it the indefinite size because it already says this is too long. So this is about the maximum size. But and then you can just turn things around and do whatever you please. And then once you're done, everything is placed, you hit the enter key and then the construction will start. So don't click away or whatever, just hit the enter key. Please, do you remember what map this is? I just started a new town yesterday on map 9. I think this is map 6, but we can pretty easily see, I think. Because if I take a look at the map... Which map is this? This is map 9. And we started up here, because you can't start anywhere else. You can only start on this top island. So this is map 9. Not sure if they would not be able to find a market stall. There is a certain limit added at some point for people when they want to go to the market stall. And this could simply be too far for them. Then we'll have to build an extra one, of course, but... there's all these different limits in the game, because if you there's no limit for them, for instance, to get stuff from the granary. So if it's in the granary, they can just go there and get it, even if it's all across the map, as long as they have bridges and stuff, of course. So there's no real limit to that. They can get it. But there are a few hard limits, like to when they go to the market, they have to be in a certain distance. And also for taking a job. So it could well be that if we start building a forestry right here, that nobody will work there because it's just too far away for them. Well, that could be the case. I once had a build with a market stall next to the farm, Fisher, and I guess they got their clothes from the central market. Yeah, well, that depends where you sell your goods, of course. I mean, you have to tell them what to sell at your markets anyway, so... Oh, this is the storage. I thought it was a market too. Alright, so we get another house built. That means that another family could move in. Everything's in the green except the fact that we have no house available. They are now sowing in the land. That's good. 2 fields to go. That should be fine. Let's get some extra food out of that. And I already got some comments on the way this town looks. People complained about, this is not a grid builder, you can do whatever you want and you decide to build it this way. But I already built a ton of towns in all different shapes and forms. And for this one, we were aiming for a very long village along the water with just a long straight road there. So that's why I'm doing that. It's part of the plan. Of course, you're free to complain about it. It's just that I'm not going to lay awake at night for your complaints. Sorry. Alright, let's take a look at our little garden area. Well, people are sitting there, so that's good. Wow, these people sit up straight. Should take a look at how they sit and maybe sit up straight myself too. You only just started, people need to chill. Yeah, well, they have a chill area here, so that's good. To cover an area and have all different stuff in market stalls, you need 9. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know the exact number, but I think you're right. That's why I don't get everything usually, because it's just way too much and we don't need everything anyway. I think we have to get going with the weaver soon, because I think we are... Yeah, the first hemp should be coming up. Oh, we already have hemp. Let's go with the weaver next, so that they can start to make some cloth, and then we can start to make some clothing. And then we should start to sell some clothing and also some shoes. We're not producing shoes yet. We might have to buy them, but as soon as we get those, that will be good. I've not spotted a trader yet. It'd be nice if a trader comes by, especially that one from their Kachi, so we can get some extra money. Alright, they're sowing in the last bits of field. So that means within the first month, all fields that are supposed to be sown in are sown in. Maybe we should just create an extra field here, because we have the time for it. They apparently have no problem making sure that everything gets in there. So let's just get one extra field and see what we can get out of it. What don't we have yet? We have buckwheat and potatoes. We have no wheat yet. Now, wheat's interesting. It can go with some flax too. Then we would have hemp and flax. Although hemp is the best to go because it produces the most. Alright, let's activate that field too. And make sure that they sow this in as well. And we'll just have one extra field. That could be good. I love the pier in the park, by the way. Yeah, well, it's of course, it's a place where they can fetch water for production, and they're not going to do that. But it just looks nice. I don't know if somebody suggested it last time in the stream. It was a very good idea. So it's not my own idea, but I do really like it. I wish we could place a few more decorations, but I read in the Discord that somebody had an email from the developer answering a few questions that he had asked, and also stating that there might be an update soon. So looking forward to that. Alright, do we have to sell something? No, we don't want to buy any of that too, because we don't need it, so that's not going to help. Before you get tannery and making leather, warm clothes and shoes is one of the most important things to get in the market stall. Yeah, we might need to buy a few bits of warm clothing. Not really a fan of that because it's so costly, but let's just get it. Let's just get it. Now then we might also need a decent warehouse to start storing those goods, especially the clothing stuff. Now the production area is going to be here. Let's see, can we make a nice warehouse here too? Don't really like the spot here, but we are still gonna do it. Alright, that should leave this as a street. Then we can also store those goods and they can be sold in the market. Now, there's no worker in the market yet, but as soon as more and more houses get in, we should be able to get that. And we need to get our burial plot up. That means we also need our chapel up. Alright, well that might then be something for right here. Here we have housing. We might just do... a Watcher graveyard. Let's see. Maybe we should just start here. We're going to start from this way and make it as long as possible. Like this. And then people can get in right here. And then we're going to make a very big graveyard here. Or at least space for a very big graveyard. They can only enter from that direction, so we're not going to give them more options. They can only enter there. Alright, and then we get the chapel in here. Put the chapel up here in the corner, overlooking the water a bit. Not just place it straight as I always do, but we have to find some new ways to do things. I think an ash tree is appropriate in the graveyard. Let's place a few trees so that people can have a little bit of peace and quiet. And then we have to start putting in some bushes. Just to cover this area up a bit from the outside, so you're not really looking inside. And there we can then start an area with a few graves. And unfortunately, the first one's already filled because somebody died of old age. It is what it is, so we can't really do anything about it. We leave some space in between so that the people can really walk in there. Can we place it here? No, we can't build on the water. I would like them to have something of a bench here so that they can sit and think and do. And I think this is a nice spot. So that they can sit and overlook the water while they remember they're dead. And then we'll make a little bit of a bush here too so that they have some privacy. There we go. Alright, well, we have the first bits and pieces. It's something. Yeah, it would be really nice if an update comes out. So, the dev said something about it. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, I need to unpause, by the way. Hello, Flefani. This is my favorite game. Well, it's one of my favorites too. I really, really enjoy this game. So, hopefully we can make a nice town this time. Although, I'm now really anxious for the new update. I can't wait for it to get out. Another person died. That's number 2. So, first 2 graves are filled. Oh well, it is what it is, but it's not really what we want to see, of course. Now, let's see. We have the Weaver, but I don't think we have a lot of people available for this. No, no hemp or flax, so we have that in the farm. Question is, can they get it? They can have a storage capacity of 5,000, so we'll set this up to 1,000. And there comes some hemp. She's supplying the resources herself now. I'm going to make this a women's job right now because we need the men for construction and stuff and not for this. How are you, Flefani? I hope I'm not missing too much from the chat. I have to focus on the game every now and then. Alright, they are bringing firewood here for some more charcoal. And we actually need some charcoal soon. Also might need... we're still good with the iron. We still have around 500, so we don't have to get that straight off. And because we have quite a few decent-sized gardens, most of these houses should provide enough food for at least 2 people. Then we also have food in the farm, so we should be good for a while. My mom is here. She can't see chat. Say hi to her. Well, hello, Mom of Heradev. Many congratulations. 50 years old now. I have to start calling her Ma'am, but congratulations. We hope you have a fun time and enjoy her birthday. But if she's here now, I really have to do this. Well, ma'am, I hope you like this. Yeah, we'll stop calling you ma'am. From now on, you'll be known by the old and wise. Or something like that, I don't know. Maybe somebody can come up with a good name for you. Alright, soon we'll get the tailor because we are producing textile now. Then at least we can get our own clothing. And we don't have to import that. But we might still need to import some... the warm clothing is there now too, so that's good. School, yeah, we also need a school, Gavin. Thanks, that's a good one. But where do we place our school? I think it's time that we get across the river and start chopping some trees here, because that will open up a lot more options, of course. And I am not really a big fan of placing the school next to the graveyard somehow. But also placing it on this side feels a bit off too. Well, I do like to abandon everything to go fishing, so maybe we'll all should call him the old man. Well, whatever you want. Oh, I think you can say anything, Cooper. I think Heradev's mom is used to some kind of things and humor. Should be fine. The jury wants a recount. We don't know. We don't know. I actually want to build the school, but I want to give it some space. Like, I mean, we don't have any playground stuff in the decorations, but I think it would be nice if a school would actually have some outside space and a bench there and some nature and stuff. So, I think I want to give it some space, but we really don't have space on this side, so that's the problem. If you could mod this game, what would you do? Ooh, I would add a ton of decorations, just simple things like playground stuff for kids, a lot more benches and things, a lot more different trees and flowers. One thing I'm really missing is animals, in terms of some wildlife just running around. There is a bird every now and then that flies over your town. I don't spot it right now, but there should be a bird somewhere every now and then. But that's about it. So I would add some real wildlife and stuff to this. Or maybe, you know, dogs running around and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool if families have a dog or a cat and you see those running around a bit. So I guess I would add that. And I would really love to... if you build a house now, it has 4 corners and that's it. You can't make it like a 5 or 6... types of fences, you know, so you have these 4 corners, those you can adjust, but I want more options. Same with the fields, I want more options to get a hexagonal field and stuff like that. So I think that would be a thing. I don't... Yeah, hunter. I don't really know if I would add a hunter to it. This game is all about historical accuracy, and I don't know if that was accurate in Ukraine by then, if they would do a lot of hunting. But just to have some animals running around would be nice. But, who knows? Mod the trade to be dynamic, changing prices and stuff. Yeah, that's a good one too. Hey, Shoriel, nice to see you. North Day? Instead of birthday. Alright, well... Alright, they're building the house. Soon it's done. Can we get a new family in? Yes. We still have some open vacancies too, so that's okay. Then we can get the tailor and we can start to produce our own clothing. And 2 more houses, and think that it's time for the bridge. We should be up to about 50 people. Then we get the bridge. All we're gonna get on this side is the forester at some point. I don't think I can lay it down already, but we can try. Yeah, it's inaccessible. So we can't lay it down, we have to wait for the bridge. But as soon as we can, we'll build it. And then they can start to chop these trees so we get some space for new houses on that side too. Ignore that. Never ignoring you, but... Alright, well... Nobody really want to sit in this nice cozy corner around the campfire. Maybe we made the park look too nice, so we have to add some stuff here too. Let's see. Maybe add a big spruce tree behind this. Sorry, that was a big cough. Can we add a bush here? Yes. Let's do 2 different bushes. That's always nice. A forest school, yeah, or a nature school. That they would be. Oh, that would be cool. You would actually see them go out into the forest, and then they come back smarter or something like that, or poisoned or whatever if they didn't listen to the teacher. But well, those are all possibilities. But I think I would like to see a little bit more dynamics in a lot of stuff in the game. So not just dynamic trade prices and stuff, but also a little bit more dynamic seasons. So that a season doesn't start, that spring doesn't start on the 1st of March each year. That's one of the things I really like about Life is Feudal Forest Village. That sometimes you get an early good spring and you can sow in quickly and you can get a bigger yield out of the field. And sometimes it's a bit later, you can get a bit smaller yield. And you have to compensate for that, make sure that you get enough food in and stuff. Maybe something like that. I think I would enjoy that, but that's up to me. Hello, Spiggin. Love this, but unfortunately my computer's crapped out a few months ago. Ooh. Fingers crossed that Santa hooks me up. Alright, everybody, fingers crossed that Spiggin gets a new computer, but I don't think I have a real influence over that, but I hope that for you. School next to the markets. Yeah, I actually would like to get rid of this camp. And then we close off the market area. And then we can build the school maybe on top here. I think that could be interesting. I also need to get rid of this, I think. But that's the starter building. So I think we need to keep that up. How come you can make your village so nice? I just use what's in the game, so I guess you can do that too. So how is Spiggin? We're busy already. Thanks so much, everybody, for showing up and for joining in. That's great. If you want to help me out, please hit that little like button. That really helps me in the YouTube algorithms. That will be awesome. Can't ask for anything more. We need a few more strong men to get building, so let's try and get those in. That's why we need the houses. I agree, my villages always look messy and unorganized. My goal is to be like Patmos. I hope that's not your life goal, because that'll be a disappointing life. But I don't think I do anything special. I just take the time for it. So, Santa's my neighbor. You want me to talk to him? Oh yeah, Cooper, talk to him. But if he's your neighbor, are you like a Christmas elf then? You have pointy ears? 17 watching and only 3 likes. Alright, it says 13 likes here, by the way, and mostly I'm one behind, so... School in the forest is normal for Ukraine, to be honest. I studied in, like, one in my village. Well, then maybe we should build the school right here in the forest next to the market, so that they only chop the trees that are in the way for the school, and we'll just leave the school as it is, and we don't chop all these trees here. That could be something. I think that's a good idea. We'll just place the school with the entrance to the forest so that everybody really feels like they should be in the forest. So we'll place the school right here. We can always plant a few extra trees if we want to. Now, of course, parents will come up to pick their kids. So I guess we have to set up a few benches here for them to wait. Then I get some extra trees in here. And I think if they really want to study different trees and stuff and all that kind of things, we need to put in... Oh, maybe we can make a little garden area for the school. Let me see. Yeah, let's start with a fence. We'll do the same fence we already used. Because here we have the actual school. Let's place a fence like this, so that we fence off the area for the parents where they can wait for their kids. And then we'll do like 2 apple trees, 2 apricot trees, and 2 cherry trees, and then the kids can learn all about different fruit trees and when they grow and when they give flowers and stuff and when they can get their fruits out. So this is a special area for the kids. That should be interesting. Ooh, we have a messenger from Derkachi. Very good. Let's sell some charcoal because that's a money maker. Deal. Let's get it. I think we should get some iron from them because we don't have that much anymore. And they don't sell any shoes or something, so that's a problem. We could get leather and build a shoemaker. That could be something. But we're not there yet, so I'm not going to do that right now. Still only showing 3 for me. YouTube is weird sometimes. That's very true. That's very true. Oh, maybe just a little refresh will help, but... Sheep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, there's a lot of animals that we have to get anyway. There's so many things we need to do. But one of the best things to do in a game like Ostriv is to never rush anything. Because if you're going to rush, you're going to make mistakes. And that's usually not the best. Alright, we're also going to give them their 3 different bushes so that they can see the difference between a dog rose bush and a lilac bush and a guelder rose bush. So this is their little nature garden, and then they also have the trees in the school. Leather shop is only way to get shoes. No trader sells shoes. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Well, we have the tailor up now, so that is something. We really need to start working on a few more people. Well, not really on people. We have to work on housing. Now that is interesting, because if we're going to make a long line village, we're going to need a market here again to supply with their needs. Well, I guess we can try just to place a market here and see what happens. At least for now it is a solution. We'll start selling all the things that we have here that they really need, like firewood and potatoes. And we're also going to get some clothing there. And then we put in a worker if we have one available. Hopefully that works. Alright, Donnie. You could put up a small field in the shoal area to teach them how to arable farm. That could also be a thing, but I think maybe we should get different schools. So we have one now on this site. It's not even built yet, so we'll have to wait for that. And then maybe a little later we can also do a school at the farms, like a little farming school and things like that. I mean, it's all in the mind, so we can make it a school or give a story to it as much as we want. So that could be nice. Right, this should be also applied by different people. Supplied by different people. 2 more houses, but we need way more. We just don't have so much space here. At least not for a long line village. Maybe the idea of a big line village wasn't the best idea, because if you build houses here, they have to walk a few miles before they get to their job. So that might not have been the best idea, actually. Luckily, I'm not known for good ideas, I'm just known for ideas, so... Well, let's just add another house to this. Oh, they need to cut 17 trees, that's a lot of trees, and it's going to be even more. It's another house. So, Heradev, even though the day is still young where you're from, did you get presents already, and what did you get? And of course, if you have more ideas for my little village, please let me know. I can use all ideas and things. Alright, there's a new family settling in town. 2 adults and a little kid, that's fine. Would be nice if they would have a few more adults, but this is good. We're up to 50 people now. I like that. It's July, so the ripening should start soon. And then we would be getting a lot of nice stuff. Patmos ideas is like luck, even bad luck is a kind of luck. Yeah, that's true. Oh man, this is still not emptied. Also need repairs here. Maybe, yeah, perform pre... Oh, we still need more metal parts. Did they get the... Yeah, they got their stuff. They're not really producing a lot, but I guess that's mainly because there's only one person in here. So we definitely need more people to get going. How much food do we have? 1,400 buckwheat. 2,000 potatoes. Alright, I think we need to start working on a few normal village houses. Maybe make a little village here of its own. Because we have to get a few extra people in. Or maybe do that here. Not just want to build houses with gardens. Or did we say last time that we're only going to build houses with gardens? I don't remember. Good ideas, bad ideas, it's all in the person's perspective. That's probably partly true. Some ideas are just bad ideas, not just in somebody's perspective, but I got a beautiful wooden cutting board and a new canning book. Tonight I'm ordering a sushi feast for myself and Rumi. Oh, that'll be cool. Like a little Home Alone sushi party. Alright, we can make a little street here. Just a little side street. Like this. That should get us a few extra people in. Uneven terrain. Oh, I hate that. It's always the same thing with this game. Alright, this is a little area. Let's get going with a few extra houses so that we have the extra people that we need. Oh, you got some nice gifts already, Heradev. Get the river docks ASAP so you can get stone and start building it up. You will need it. You need to trade with Balaklia. Well, I think we can trade with Balaklia anytime because they don't go over water. And there's a lot of stone here. So we have stone on this map. And I'm not planning on getting too much stone buildings in the beginning now. So should not be too much of a problem, actually. These are all destroyed because we need more metal parts. Let's get somebody else in there too if we can. It doesn't get stone for long. Yeah, but we have the time. We have the time. This is a slow stream. We're just going to have fun with this little town. And we're not even building any stone buildings yet. So who cares? Who cares? Let's take our time. There's a wagon. Oh, that's probably bringing in some of the goodies. Or taking out the charcoal. That could also be the thing. Now we're running a little low on charcoal. And we're not really filling the charcoal pile. Because we have a big shortage in people right now. So we should be a bit careful with that. I'm also going to put it on speed 3 for a bit. So we can get the harvest done. And make sure that we build some stuff. Don't say I've messed my sheet up again. Uh-oh. Did you get the fishing yet? No, we did not get the fishing yet. We did not get the fishing yet. We have only 50 people. So already in the farm we need quite a bunch. And then we have a couple of builders. Yeah, we do have a few people in the clothing business now. So we're actually producing some clothing. But there's no way near enough people to get fishing and all those different stuff yet. You really have to make choices in the beginning. That's also something I like about this game. You really have to make choices, but yeah, that's hard. Hey, one last midnight. Nice of you to join us. Hope you had a fun stream. Thanks for the shout-outs. Really appreciate it. And of course, everybody else, go check out One Last Midnight's channel. He was streaming Pagonia earlier. He already got it, so That's fun. Hello, Caroline van der Velde. Oh, that sounds a little bit Dutch. How are you? I'm very sorry for people if I miss something in the chat every now and then. I can't read it all. I'm doing my best to keep up, but if I miss something or somebody says hello and I don't really respond to it, I'm really sorry. Just shout at me again or, you know, hit the @ and then my name so I can see your message clearly. Luckily, our merchants always got some. Yeah, they always have some stone. That's true. But no, but luckily as over water, it's Paniotine and Barvin Cove. They go via water. The rest is by land. Great. Yes, I am a Dutchie. I'm too. That's cool. Very nice. Very nice. Welcome, another fellow Dutchie. Hey, Wolf. Nice of you to join us. I hope you're good. Thanks for all your support. Get sheep. Yeah, we'll get sheep too. I've got to get so many things. We're still waiting for the cow shed and get a few cows. And cows are cheap because they only eat hay. That's why I'm already stacking up the hay. So that's something. But we need to get. Oh, we have to get more wood too. Oh boy, our village is really not doing that well actually. Let's get him out. We really need a couple more people. Apply, and let's make this a lady job so that we get more people in here soon. Let's get rid of a few builders because we have to get going with some extra wood, and the smithy needs to start working a bit harder. Otherwise, things will go down the drain soon. Sheep! Yeah, Donnie, we're gonna get sheep. Do you have the shoemaker up and leather? No, we don't have the shoemaker up. I'm just... Oh boy, I'm getting nervous by all these people. Everybody's shouting at me. We do need the shoemaker though, otherwise people will start leaving soon. And that is a problem. Let's go get the shoemaker. No, I wanted to turn it a bit slow. So this is the street and this is the street. So that's the shoemaker. Let's move that up. The bridge can wait. Few houses, so we'll do the shoemaker first so that at least we can buy some leathering, get a few shoes. We don't need that many though, so that's good. You get a stone brick, etc. You could build a stone house that will get you 6 families. Yeah, that's true, but this is the rural side of the town, and in here we want to build the main side of town, so I'm not going to build row houses here because that's not nice, and we have to make it a challenge for ourselves a bit. So not just build row houses straight away and get like a ton of families in and make this game too easy. We have to make it a bit hard. I mean, it has to be a challenge for a bit. I'm already enjoying my very long street here. I think we need to add some trees to it though. Yeah, we have some maple trees, so we have to get a few more. There's a messenger from Merefa. Let me see how many warm clothes we still have left. Probably none. I think all is already sold. Yeah, so let's get a few pieces of warm clothing again for the next winter. Is there something wrong with the carts? Yeah, they're all broken down. That's because the smithy is not making enough metal parts, so this guy can't repair them. That's why I put an extra guy in the smithy already. I'm going to put an extra one in, but we are so low on people that also the charcoal piles aren't filled. I already raised the wage, but they're doing other jobs first. So we'll have to wait until the farm is done, I think, and then they will start working on the charcoal piles again. Or at least they should. So yeah, it's... but also these need to start making some more firewood so that they can put it in the charcoal pile. So I'm just messing up my village, basically. I was doing some wrapping up. I was listening a little. Do we have fish yet? No, we don't have fish yet. Oh, man. Ah, yeah. Now we have 5 guys in here. They should now be able to get a lot more wood out. But they're also walking quite far to actually get these buildings rid of all the wood. So they're walking all the way here now to take away the trees here. That's taking them longer than expected, of course. So... That's one of the reasons it takes a bit longer to get all the wood and firewood. We'll get it at some point. I'll just play speed 3 for a little bit, so that things speed up a bit. We have a new family incoming, though. That means extra hands. That's good. We can use all the extra hands that we can get. You can buy them from Panutine Traders, so get them from him when he comes around. Yeah, but then we have to get the water docks up first, and I already have a large building queue, so... Oh, man. This is actually what I like about Ostriv. The first couple of things is hard because you have to get up to like 100, 150 people. From there on, the game will be very easy. But until then, it can be quite tough, which is interesting. Buy dried fish. Yeah, but we have enough food. Nobody's complaining about food, so why get dried fish or anything else? It's just wasting money. Fish helps to make sushi. Yeah, I guess Heradev just wants a job in my town, and she'll be in charge of the fishery, of course. So that's probably the thing. We don't get the shoemaker yet because we don't have a leather. As soon as we have a leather, we'll get the shoemaker. We can see that they added some firewood to it, and there's even more incoming because these guys are making some firewood. So finally we get some charcoal. Then the smithy can get back to work. Because we're almost out of nails too, and that will hold production. So... or hold construction. So all these issues. I set everything up before I activate the game. Yeah, everybody's really active here, Heradev. That's true. Everybody really wants me to do something. I'm trying. Oh, it's fine. If it gets too much, I'll just ignore the chat. No, that's never gonna happen. Well, at least the trees for our little school kids are growing already. We just have to... Nope. We just have to wait for us to build the school. But that's nice. So that should work. Ah, good job, Rodog. I did the same. I subbed and I watched a little bit of the stream. And I'll watch it back later on. Poor pets. Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I can handle a little bit of stress. Oh, these people have dried fish. Maybe we should rob them from it and spread it out over town. That's very true, PSV. That's very true. Are you the active mayor? I don't want to call myself mayor because I don't know if I'm good for these people. But well, we have a mayor. I can honestly say I don't really look like this guy. But this is more of a road dog kind of guy, I guess. But... well, I guess in game terms, I am acting as the mayor and placing the buildings and stuff. So that's it. Wish we could change... I don't think I can change this name. It would be nice if you could change names, then I could name him myself, and then I would be the mayor. But Road dog for presidents. I believe it's the full version of Pagonia, but it's still in early access, so it's also not the full version, I believe. But that's what I know about it. But alright, they're building another house here. They have all the stuff, but we have only 3 builders now. We really need them to finish the farm work, but because we have so few laborers, that's not going very fast. But this is filled out now, so they are burning the charcoal. It's almost done. Then the smithy can get back to work, and then everything should be fine again. We have all the wood that we need. So they should now be investing in some firewood, which they are, which is good. And then we should also get some extra logs in and all will be fine. And yeah, charcoal's good. So now these can start to work again. And then we'll see. And yes, alright, so water should start to freeze soon, then there will be no boats anyway, not that we have any boats available, but it should be fine. Okay, I'm a little bit behind the times here. Is One Last Night a streamer too? Yes, he is! He actually has a very sizable YouTube channel. Like more than 10 times the subscribers I have, so and he's really a really nice guy, so just head over to his channel, pay him a visit, subscribe if you enjoy it, and visit his streams. That's really enjoyable. You should do that. Yeah, I could also be some sort of a governor, that's true. Depends on how you call it. Road Dog, are you ready? Oh, now we're gonna get to the jokes. You will get there. Yeah. Maybe I should watch my own tutorial videos on Ostriv again, so to get familiar with the game again. Let's buy a little bit more warm clothing now that winter comes. We don't need anything else. There's the village house coming. If they finish it, we can get another family in. We're up to 56 now, so things should slowly get easier. Plus, some of this stuff will go to waste now that winter is coming. It will just disappear and we'll lose it. Which seems unfortunate, but it's fine. At least the people can get to do other jobs again, so that will be good. Shove my beer aside. No, you should take a big sip of your beer, that's the thing. Alright, so another pile burning. They're filling this pile now too. There's actually 2 logs available, so this is back on track. The smithy is back working, that's good. They have 3 metal parts in now, so that's something too. We have another village house. Nobody getting married, so that's good. That means that we can actually get an extra family in there. Loose stuff, don't you guys recycle? Oh, I wish they did, but well, apparently because it's already harvested, they can still take everything from the land. But if you don't really harvest your land and there's still stuff on it when winter comes, it will just go to waste. So the stuff will be on the land and you can't harvest it anymore, which is a problem, of course. Luckily, we don't have to deal with that problem right now because everything got in time, which is good. But, oh well. Another charcoal pile burning. These are still buying... Oh, they're bringing the warm clothing. That's nice. And we're now down to having almost enough people, so that's good. These really want some extra food. They can buy food here. Buckwheat and potatoes. Have they have buckwheat and potatoes? Yeah, so they need another source of food. We need 3 types of food. Oh, there's the issue. We need to build an extra market stall here. And I believe we had peas in the other one that we could sell them. Let's put that in here too. Let's get a worker in here. That can then get peas and some warm clothing because we need to sell that here too. Yep, they're getting the peas, and then these can buy some peas at the marketplace and all should be fine. Now, we've also been neglecting wells. So I guess we also need a well here in order to provide enough water for the people here, because I don't see a well close by. It's all the way up to the town hall. So that's a problem. Noted one last, and that's why I was confused. 2 different names. You will have to excuse the grandmother of 12. My channel is very small and I know you will grow big because you're a great presenter. I'm glad I found your channel because I love your content. Thanks so much! Oh, and read your Discord. The DevSoft Pioneers of Begonia will send you over the content creator key, but you need to email them directly. I put all the info message. Oh, thanks so much, man. Thanks. I'll do that. I'll do that. Really appreciate all the effort. Yeah, and my one son told me they are planning another child, so he'll be 13 when it happens. You don't seem happy about that. Do your kids have other hobbies? Or maybe they just have a lot of power outages there, because that seems to be one thing that gets people very busy. That could just be the thing, of course. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, well, we're getting there. 62 people. We have a few ladies without a job, actually. So, we could get them in here. Produce some extra clothing for us. And... a house, a well, another house. Then we get to the cow shed, so we can at least start to get a few cows. That would be good. And I think we need the warehouse, too, in order to store all the stuff for the clothing industry. It's expensive. Why is it expensive? I thought people always said you get so much back from it. Okay, Heradev. I guess she's gonna bring us the birthday cake now. A cake. Ooh, Donnie is awake. He wants the cake. Ah, messenger from Balaklia with stone, but I don't need stone, so get lost with your stone. We need some iron though, so let's get that. Anything else we desperately need? Not really. How many potatoes do we have? 5,000. 3,000 buckwheat. Alright, so we're not going to really sell much of that. Thing is, they might need... No, there's nothing that I want to sell them. How much clothing do we have? 100. Alright, that's just barely enough for our village. So we'll leave things as they are. That's probably for the best now. You're not that old compared to the dinosaurs, but you are compared to a firefly. Oh, that gotta hurt. You need stone. For what? I'm not building anything with stone. Wine! Ooh. Sadly, they live 150,000... 1,500 kilometers away from me. Yeah, that's expensive. Well, I guess if you just hitchhike, you should be fine. It could be for free. Getting rowdy in here. Yeah, it is. It is. People are starting to scream and telling me what to do and all kinds of things. I thought it was a nice jet, but Shuriel just cries. Ah, don't cry. We are here for you. You can hear me now while I'm streaming, like I'm just 30 centimeters away or something like that, depending on how close you're sitting to your sound system. Best bunch of weirdos. Yeah. Sorry. Tried to be normal, didn't work out, so... Just me now. Alright, 65 people, 90 needed, but that's for the sewing. That goes rather fast, so that should be okay. You should be here for Hera today. Well, I guess we are, but if you're not convinced, well, this will convince you. Well, this should have lightened the spirit and make everybody happy again. Alright, let's get some charcoal. Let's get some clothes in here, some warm clothes. Ooh, we have a messenger from Merefa. They come by a lot. I don't really need those, but they come by a lot. Let's get some textile in here. We don't have to put workers in here. We can just tell the laborers to fill it up. Yeah, let's get another bit of warm clothing. That might help. Hey, Damo! Nice of you to join us. That's cool. How are you? VIP treatment. Ooh. Don't know about that, but have you seen the movie Grumpy Old Man? Well, I'm part 2. Cheekier and more grumpy. I don't think so. I think you're just a nice old man. Might be a party of playing Vikings. Oh, cool. So how are you, Damo? Hope all is well. You're the only streamer I have seen that does this sort of thing for his streams, and that's what makes you special. Ah, I don't know about that, but thanks. I just really enjoy doing that. And since you are all such a great bunch of people, you really deserve it. The chat is really a big part of this channel, and you all make this channel that way, and I really rely on all of you, so the least I can do is thank you a little bit by letting you shine a bit when it's your birthday. It's the least I can do. As well as making sure that this town prospers a bit, so we don't do too bad. The universe song. What's the universe song? Pretty good, cold, lazy afternoon, relaxing watching this. Alright, well, I hope it is relaxing. I'll slow down a bit with the game speed, so it's a little bit more relaxing. Hope it works. Enjoy it. Thanks for showing up. Really nice. I agree, thank you. It really is very special. Well, you all are very special. That's the whole thing. It's not me or the stream, it's us all together. That's what's making this special. Everybody being nice, everybody being friendly. We have so much fun and laughter all the time. We also have some serious conversations every now and then. It's all just so nice, and we do that all together. So thank you all. Thank everybody. Hey Ragnar, nice of you to join us. Shows how to make salt in the game. Oh, that's pretty easy. You go to the production side of things. You get a salt works, and you have to place it on an area where there's actual salt. Now you see all the red dots, that means that there's no salt in there. Here you can see a little bit of patch of green, there's some salt, so we could place it here, or just go find another spot. So in theory we could place it right here on the green spot. Once the structure is built, I'm not going to build it straight away now though, because I'll do that soon. But you just place the building. Alright, I'll place it. Once it's done, you need to get 2 oxen from your cow shed, or you have to buy them from the market, and put a few people in there, and then they will start to produce salt. That's all you have to do. So place the salt works, get 2 oxen in there, and of course food for them, and get a few people in there, and then you can produce some salt, which you can use to just sell it on the market to your people, or use it to turn fresh fish into dried fish and stuff like that. Thank you very much, One Last Midnight. That is really appreciated and a big help. Wow, thank you. That's amazing. Now there was enough for a coffee in the Netherlands. Oh, it is. No worries, no worries. Thanks so much. I always get a little bit silent when this thing happens, because then I don't know what to say. It really humbles me, so thanks a lot. Wow. And hi Ragnar. I hope all is well, and I hope this explained it a bit, so that you know how to place the saltworks. Do you play this game yourself? And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask them. I will try to answer them. We're gonna get close to the cow shed soon. Messenger from Balaklia. They have cows, but we don't have the cow shed yet, so that's no good. Also want to get some leather soon, but appears to be nobody treating leather so far. Hospital. Yeah, well, there's no health in the... we have the barber surgery, but we need bricks for that, so that's a little bit off for now. It provides a barber service as well as basic medical procedures. A lot of people confuse this for a way that you can treat all patients, which is not true. So even if you have the barber surgeon, it will be visited by patients, but patients will still die because of some sorts of diseases. So it's not like a wonder cure. You get the barber and all your villagers will get healthy all the time. They will still die, but they have a better chance of survival once you get the barber surgeon up. So we'll have to see, but yeah, that's a bit early to get that. Just trying to slowly grow the town with some houses and some other stuff. We still need the chapel up too. Otherwise, I don't think this graveyard area is ready. We can already see some next of kin remembering their deceased, so that's nice. was good. I got far into the story but didn't quite finish. It's one of the list of games I need to get back to playing. Oh yes, Starfield. Something I have to get into at some point too. I'm slowly learning the game. I'm from Brazil. Very nice, very nice. How's Brazil? Well, if you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. Always willing to help out here, so just let us know. Thought when I saw your name you were Scandinavian, the other side of the world. Well, the Vikings did travel the world, so who knows? Right, it's May again. I'd say things are running rather peacefully. Things are okay for now, but really want to grow my town. But I think we also need to start working on another farm soon to keep providing all the food, because we've grown quite a bit. We're still doing with just one farm. We might have to change that up a bit. Now, I thought I placed the fields kind of straight, but if I go all the way over here, I can see how not so straight it is. So that's interesting. Let's see. This is where the houses go, because this is the main road. Oh, I'm forgetting. We need to still plant a few maple trees here. Because we started the main road here. And it needs to have maple trees on them. And the more we have, the more it will look like a real main road. Now the road narrows here a bit because of the graveyard. We still have to plant the trees here to get the main road feel. Right, we'll end it up there. Please build a wheel farm. I had to do this. Have you seen my other one? Oh boy, a wheel farm. Let me try. We can try, that's fine, that's fine. I'm gonna slow down a bit then, so we don't waste too much time on it. Have you seen the one in the last stream that I did with this game, which is months ago, but I guess you did, since you brought it up. I'm Brazilian, I'm talking to you through the translator. I don't know how to speak, or the idiot, I only know a few words. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine. If you still have questions, just ask them. It's fine. Wheel farm, very cool. Alright, well, we'll have to start working on it then. We'll start off right here, I guess. See how big it gets. Is this kind of the good measures? I guess so. 50, 50, 47. But if we do it all the way up there, there's not enough space here. So we have to move it over a little bit more. Otherwise, we'll run out of space on that side. Oh, it's always so hard to make this the perfect shape. And I always want to get it the perfect shape, because I know some people are really jealous of how I built my villages, because they're all so neat. So now I feel extra pressure to make this look perfect, and I can't. Oh no. My horrible life. Yeah, this is an issue. Because this is already way too long. So I think we'll have to think about how to place the fields. Maybe go a bit more like this. And it's still... Yeah, it keeps saying it's too long. But we need so much space for a cartwheeled farm. That's the problem. I could do it with a little smaller fields, maybe. That might work. Let's go with that. We'll do 20. And then maybe up to 35 something. And then make the maximum width, but up to 35 in length. Yeah, like this. Alright, that's one field. That should do it for a bit. That should do it for a bit. Let's see. There we go. Here. 20. 35 and almost there. Alright, I think I can do with this. This should be okay. And we'll do the same on this side. 20. No, 20. Unable to read the chat now, by the way, so I will get to that quick enough, but not right now. That's number 3. I'm sorry it won't be the perfect cartwheel shape, but I have to make do with it. I think this is not going to work. This will be way too long. Yeah. This is already 50, so we'll have to get up to somewhere here. If I'm correct, then we should be able to make it. Yes. We have to make it a little bit less long. Alright, there we go. Now we still have to fit the farm inside. That might also be a problem. Let's see. Let's go a bit like this. I guess we need the entrance on this side then. So what we can do is do this. And then we'll leave the opening here. Try to build a wheel farm myself. Poor Patmos, it is very hard. Well, I've done it a couple of times. It's just, it won't be a perfect cartwheel. But, well, we're getting there. We have half of it up, a little over half of it. So it's a start. Can't really see where we left off now. All right, right here we left off. So let's get going with this. Yeah, this sucks. Oh, well, place is occupied. Yeah, we have to, all right, we have to get rid of this one. And then do it a little bit more like straight down instead of make it slightly longer. That might work out. Too long. Yeah, I was afraid of that. It's slightly too long though. There we go. I want to do a perfect one at some point, but that's going to cost me a lot of time. No, that's way too long. More like this. Yeah, this is better. All right, well, we're on our way. Perfection is overrated. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I hope I'm not overrated. No, that's too long. All right, I think we can add one more field to it. And then we have something of a cart-shaped farm. Well, it's not a perfect circle, but it's... I don't know, maybe like a caveman wheel. That's how they started with the wheel. I don't know. I use Discord, but I'm not on the server of Patmos. Ah, then we'll have to miss you there. I've never thought about making a farm like that. Oh, well, I don't know. It came up with me like half a year ago, something like that. Then I implemented it in a YouTube series, I think, with this game. And then people seem to really enjoy it, so that was a lot of fun. Well, let's get going with the farm soon, because I want it up for the next year. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not too happy with it, but it's okay. It's okay. And maybe we can get a cow shed in here too at some point, and some hay barracks and stuff. But I think I want to see it be all up and running first. Skyrim, Red Dead Redemption are two games they always go back to. It's always fun to see that people have all these different games, they all enjoy it, and they all go back to different things. That's really nice. Oh, I really can't keep up with the chat right now. I'm so sorry about that. Put sheep. Oh yeah, Gavin, I really want to put up sheep. Oh, maybe we can put sheep. Oh, sheep building is pretty big, I think. Let's see. Can we put some sheep in here? Oh, we might be able to. Yeah, we can do that. But we also still need... Yeah, this is a bit too cramped for me. But what we could do... We've already blocked the way for this... road anyway. We could do some sheeps here and then get the wool stuff here. So that could be something. Then they're close together. So I think we're going to go for that. Not sure what turned on my caps. No problem. We'll get to the sheep soon. We'll get to the sheep soon. Let's get speed up a little bit again. Let's check this because, yeah, these are almost... we still have the wood, so that works out. I think most of the carts are now repaired, so that is working out. Do we still have iron? A little bit. Oh, there should be some left in the... Yeah, there's still some iron. We do need some shoes soon, though, otherwise people will start leaving our town anyway. Do fields benefit from having sheep close by? No. It's, fields don't really benefit from animals close by. You have to put them in the field, actually. So now that we have the cow shed, I can show you. It says here, use a fallow field if available. If you check this one, and there's a fallow field available, the cows will get from March to November until the winter starts on the field. And then they will help to put new fertile soil in the field. So you have these nutrients in the field, and if you put cows on them, they will restore the nutrients and help out with that. So they have a function, but it doesn't help if they're close by. They actually need to be on the field. Now these fields are growing something, so they can't be on those. These two are now the fallow fields, so they could have been on here. Now, each building uses only one fallow field. So, the cow shed will use one fallow field. If we have 2 cow sheds, we need 2 fallow fields. If we have a sheep shed, it will also use a fallow field. Chickens and pigs, you can't put on a fallow field. They will have to stay in their own building. So I hope that answers it. We have food storage in the center of the farm as well. No, I don't usually do a food storage near the farm. Because then my market stall people still have to get all the way to the farm to get the food storage. So the food storage is right here now because we have the market here. What I usually do is build the market stall straight at the granary like this, so that the market stall people only have to walk a very short way to get all the food out of the granaries. Soon enough, though, we have to get extra granaries, otherwise we can't spread it all over town. But I like to keep my granaries close to the market stalls, because there's plenty of laborers that can deliver the stuff from the farm to the granary, and then the market stall worker can get it out of the granary pretty easily, so you don't need so many hands to do that. I've just joined your Discord. Oh, you're up for some fun. Gotcha, makes sense. Yeah, well, that's how the game works, so happy to explain that. All right. They are going to work on this farm soon. They are building this house now. That's great. Look at all these details, by the way. Nice pumpkins, some cabbage growing. Yeah, they have some trees with fruits, which is nice. Yeah, they got some raspberries. And these got their beetroot in and stuff like that. Really nice. I always really like this. I like the flowers too. I wish we could place flowers ourselves and stuff like that. That would make it even better. Last of Us is a good game, but the show on HBO was even better. Oh, I've not seen that. I don't know. Ooh, look at this. Some nice hemp growing. I hope they will use it for clothing and not for something else. These need water and food, but that's all close, so they should be able to get that. So already this worker needs to walk quite far to get to the food storage, but later on we'll fix it. I'm actually quite tempted to start working on the bridge soon too, so that we can get across, so that we can start to build a more dense town on this side, because we really need the population up. Alright, this fields need a few trees removed. Then that field is completely done too. And that will help us get the best out of the new farm in terms of all the food and stuff that we can get. So that'll be nice. And of course, thank you all for being here. Thanks for all the fun and laughter in the chat. Thanks for the great time. I really enjoy it. I hope you have a great time too. If you do, please don't forget to hit that like button. That's really helping me out in the YouTube algorithm. So more and more people get to see my vids, and I hope I'll entertain them a bit. Let's take a look at this little house. I really like how all the houses are slightly different. So they have different fronts, different sides. That's so cool. Thanks, Donnie. When are you streaming again? Look at the small trees compared to the bigger ones. That's interesting. Alright, most houses are bringing in the harvests, I think. Or at least they should, I believe. So let's see if they will actually get all their harvests in and make sure that we produce good amounts of food there. Saturday, I think. Alright, that's cool. Always really enjoy your streams, so I'll be watching, I think, if I have time, of course. If I don't have to work, I don't know. Ah, they're harvesting here. Good job. Bring in the hemp so we can make a lot of clothing. There's not too many traders coming by in this map, and those that came by were mostly from Heradev. I always like the cartwheel farm on this little mini-map, because you can see how poorly it's constructed on the mini-map. That really highlights how poorly I did with that. But, oh well. At least we get it done. And they're building the farm now. That's good. So that for the next year we can hopefully get some extra food in. We're up to 3,600 buckwheat. We have 5,000 potatoes. We also have some wheat. We don't have a windmill yet. We should be getting a windmill so that we can start sell some flour. Now the wheat is probably stored. No, it's not stored here already. I think we should be doing that though. Let's store the wheat in here. And then build the windmill here so that they can turn it into flour and then they can bring it back again. They need to remove one tree for it. No, we need to get this close to the farm because I think that looks nicer. Let's get this up here. And then we can start to get our own flour for the people. Then we at least produce all the 3. Weed. Yeah, some people really hear what they want to hear, I guess. That's always my excuse. Yes, people, English is not my native language. So sometimes you hear things and you're like, what did he say? But you know what I mean. I'm showing the pictures and stuff. Yeah, we're getting in the wheat from the farm. I'm already happy I'm no longer saying orchard, so it's the orchard, so that's better. But, oh, speaking of those, we might need to get that too. But I promised some sheep, so let's get going with that first. Now we have some houses here and a lot of uneven terrain, so we can't even... Oh, we can place it if we turn it. Oh, that's nice. Let's turn it like this then, and let's build a sheep farm here. Oh, uneven terrain, there we go. Then I guess we should also get the fulling mill up so that we know that we can place it here. Can we? Yes, we can. Oh, that's starting to sound a little bit American, but yes, we can. Let's get the other sheep farm here too. Not that we're going to get both straight away, but at least they're planned now so that I hope everybody's happy again. Did you say wheat or weed? Yeah. I probably said both, so you can just pick whatever you like. I don't care. You can put some weed in your cigarette or some hemp. I don't care. I hope it tastes nice. Just put it in your cigarette and try it out. Yeah, I'm from the Netherlands. It's all allowed here, so we all talk about weed all the time. Spoken to many foreigners that always think that we're smoking weed all day since it's legal here, but never touched any sort of drugs. So, workyard here. Then where's Gandalf? Gandalf's here. We name him Roadhog. Yeah, I know. We're in the same country, Carolyn, so should be legal there too then. It would be interesting if we live in the same country and it would be illegal at your place and legal at my place. I mean, we might be really close to each other and that would be interesting. Not legal in the UK. Yeah, well, there's more stuff not legal in the UK. They still drive on the left side, so we'll just let them be. Not legal here, but still not really illegal anyway. Well, there's a lot of countries actually where it is officially illegal, but everybody just does it and nobody cares and nobody will be arrested for it. So that's the thing. There's countries where they have an actual war on drugs, which has never delivered anything, but it's still a war going on. And there's countries somewhere in between. Alright, let's straight some charcoal. Let's get some leather now so that we can make our own shoes, because we really need to get some shoes. We also need to get some new iron, otherwise we run out and we can't make nails anymore. And we can have a few cows. Let's do 4 cows and a bull, I think. Yeah, that should be good. Deal. Problem is, I've not put anybody in this building yet, so we have to start getting ladies in here. Otherwise, our animals will starve very quickly. But I think we can do that before those animals arrive. There we go. Yep, they're already bringing in the stuff. So before those animals get in, there should be hay in there and some water. So that should be good. They can use a fallow field if they want to. So we can start to produce our own cows and meat and stuff. So that's good. That's the best side now. That's the correct side of the road to drive. She's not in the same country. I thought she said she was in Holland too. Or is she Dutch but not in Holland anymore? Did I miss something? I guess I missed that in the stream then. Ad for me. Oh, thanks for watching, Thomas. That's really appreciated. Just think of the 1 or 2 cents I get from you watching that ad. You're amazing. Can you do fishing? Yeah, we can do fishing. We have the fishing pier. So what we have to do is we have to build a fishing dock and a boatyard. The boatyard will make the boats for the fisheries and will also repair them if they break down. So that's what happens. But you need people in the boatyard. We need a lot of wooden stuff for that. We need people in the fishing docks. And they can only fish during the not winter months, because now the whole lake is frozen and snowed over. But we can't do everything at one time. And I'm still working on your sheep. So we have to be a little bit patient for it. But then we can get to it. Now I'm going to move these fields over from the other farm where we built them from to this farm. So then they will be assigned to this farm. Then we can start to set them up. And hopefully make sure that we can get some nice harvests out of this. Alright, let's see. Let's add a manager. Alright, that worked out. Let's add a few ladies. And let's start adding some nice amounts of harvest and stuff to it. We have 8 fields, so that's nice. Me is feeling bad for not watching ads. Don't feel bad, anybody. I just really enjoy doing these streams. I just really appreciate everybody being here. If you use an ad blocker, I don't care. You should just do that and have fun with the stream. I don't care. Just use an ad blocker. Just those people that don't use an ad blocker can know that I make a little bit of money out of that watching. But I need like 1,000 people to watch an ad for a video. And then I get €2 or something like that in total. So it really doesn't add up that much. I'm doing this at the same time, by the way, which is quite complex, trying to talk about ads and stuff and making sure that I set this one up right. But I'm doing the best I can. Maybe we should get some sunflowers now. And sunflowers can actually not go with anything else. So then we just need sunflowers. Or they can go with some buckwheat. That's the thing. Let's do some buckwheat there. So don't feel bad if you have an ad blocker. That's totally fine. I don't care. I'm just happy that people are here. People are enjoying the stream. And that's already a big thing for me. So don't worry about it. It's totally fine. That's all full rates. Oh no, I don't. It's all fine. I'm just happy to have you all around and to have so many nice evenings streaming or just really enjoying myself making the videos that I upload and then reading comments about it that people enjoy it and stuff. That's all the appreciation I need. I'd rather send you some chocolate than fun Big G even more. Yeah, well, that's totally fine, PSC. That's totally fine. I'm really happy that a manager. We had a manager in here. Where did the manager go? I'm just really happy that we have this nice fun place of YouTube where we can all hang out with each other, interact with each other, have a great time, and hopefully have fun with each other. And so far, and quite a few people been stressing that out all the time, is that we have a really nice place here, and a lot of people feel welcome, and a lot of people really enjoy staying in the stream, and that's way more important than any money or whatever. So I'm totally fine with it. I'm really okay with it. Just happy to provide a nice place here. Alright, everybody has no education. I'm trying to find somebody with an education that I can actually use as a manager. Ah, this one has an education. Yeah, nah. So you get out of here. And then she can go into the farm with her education as a manager. YouTube makes the money, not the streamer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's fine. I mean, I'm using their platform and stuff, so. It's okay. Nobody complains. Everybody's happy. I'm just happy with my little corner of the universe here. Yeah, there's our manager. She went there. That's good. Now we can soon start to use that farm. They're trying to build the bridge now. Needed to get a snack for the show. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe we should start our own YouTube-like platform. Yeah, maybe. But I think it will be quite hard to find any investors and stuff and people willing to pay us then, so... No, what we have here is really nice. We have such a nice place together. And that's all we need, or at least all I need. So I'm just really happy with this. Now let's keep this up together. Alright, they're getting a new piece to sell to this people. The primary school is coming up soon. That should be great. I think we're also producing some shoes if we put workers in here. Did not do that so far. So let's put workers in there. But I guess, oh yeah, they were selling shoes right there. And then we need to start selling shoes here too. And as soon as we have shoes then everybody should be happy and stay. But I can help with some more likes and subscribes. Oh, it's fine. It's well, those that are with the channel for a long time already know that I'm really happy with everything that I get. So everybody that just visited, or how do you say that? Visits the channel. I'm really happy with people talking in the chat. I'm really happy with people that give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm really happy with it, but I'm not one for seeking that out all the time or start begging for more subscribers and stuff like that. If people enjoy it, they'll subscribe. If not, also fine. If you don't like my videos, then please give it a thumbs down so I can learn from it. I hope people write a comment then so that I know what I can do better. It's all fine. It's all okay. I'm here to have fun and to see where this all can end. And I'm not here to try and rob people of a lot of money, so that should all be fine. Hey, Andrew! Andrew on remote. Nice of you to join us. How are you? Welcome. I hope all is good. Where is your main storage? Well, storage in this game is a bit complex, of course, because in a normal warehouse, which we have right here, you can only store 5 different goods. So this one is now dedicated to all the clothing stuff that we also actually have. Oh, we can put some hemp in here too, by the way. That should help with production a bit. But you can only store so much. So what I like to do is keep storages close to their respective production facilities. So here we have the shoemaker, the tailor, and the weaver, and they will use this storage. My food storage is close to the 2 marketplaces, or my main marketplaces. Now, next time we might just go here and get some wool with the sheep. Then I'll build a storage here too and store all the wool and fallow and stuff that comes from this production cycle. I'll store that right here. Sometimes when I get more windmills, I will build a small granary there and just store the wheat in there. So that they can get that quickly and then bring the flour to where they need it. I think the whole thing in this game is to not try and store everything everywhere. But to try and store things where you need them. Because otherwise they go from hand to hand and you have to keep people that need, or people need to keep moving it. And that's not what you want. You want people to handle it once and then it should be done. So now this farm produces the hemp and they will bring it to the storage that's really close to the tailor and the weaver. And then the weaver just has to make a short walk to get it. So they can do that themselves. And I don't want them to produce hemp, then go to a centralized storage space, bring it there. Then somebody has to come and bring it all the way back to the weaver. And then from the weaver, the textile has to be brought to another place again. And then back to the tailor. That's all way too complex. So to keep it simple, you should keep your storages close to where you need them. And only put in what's asked of in that area. Well, at least that's how I do it. What about the pinwheel farm? Where's the storage for that? Well, in the farm you can store 10,000 food items. I have to take a sip from my drink because I have a very dry throat. Sorry. Ah, that's better. So in each farm you can store 10,000 items. So we can see right here, this farm is completely emptied. So all the food and stuff that we got is brought to the granary. So even if we have a very good harvest, it will never be completely filled up. So you can store a lot of food for a while in there. Next time that I will get a new part of town, which might probably be on this side once the bridge is done, I will build a new granary here and set it up for the different types of food that they have so that they can empty out the farms and bring the goods there. But it's all about where the demand is. So the demand for food is here because the marketplaces are here. So that's where the granary goes. If I don't need to store something anywhere, I'll just leave it in the farm for a bit. It will accumulate, of course, so at some point you will have to empty it. Why not use labor to supply the workers? To supply which workers do you mean, PSV? Can you clarify that for me? I'm new to Ostriv and I've learned so much from Patmos. Oh, that's good to hear. Really happy about that. Ah, we have a white line. That's a bug. The developer knows about it. It's something he uses while developing so that he knows what paths people are following. But sometimes they stay in when an update comes out. They'll be removed after the next update, so don't worry about it. And if you restart the game, they will also be removed. Let's build a forester on this side to get rid of the forests. But that's how I work my storages. One last midnight. I only put them up where I need them, and well, it works for me. I guess there's probably more or better ways even to do it, but this is how it works for me. Let's get the forester up. How many people do we have? 75. All right, we're okay with the housing, but we still could use a couple more. Yeah, let's get the primary school, because I love the forest primary school here in the forest with this little garden, and we have to decorate it a bit more, but it would be fun if it's done. Plus we can start to educate people. Very good thing. Alright, Patmos, have a good rest of your stream. Gotta get back to work. Good evening all. Thanks, Spiggin. Thanks for joining up. Hope you enjoyed it. And enjoy your work. And hopefully see you next time. Workshops like smithy can be supplied by labor, so the workers do not have to work. Yeah, that's true, but what I do on most is I let them do it themselves, but I also enable laborers to do it. So they can either pick, and the preferred method is actually laborers bringing it in. So right now you can see that they have most of the stuff. That means that no smithy worker will go out to pick up something because they have all they need. But as soon as they start to almost run out, if I have a laborer available, he will already come to refill it. So you can already see there's a laborer and that's already bringing in 38 iron. Because they're keeping it up to the allotted amount. So, but if I run out of laborers for a while, nobody will stock it. That's why I keep these on too, so that the laborers, or so that the workers also have the option to stock it themselves so that they can keep working. And people always think that if you have to choose either the laborers or the workers, and if you do both, then it will be not efficient because the workers will do it too. But that's not how it works. So the laborers will do it first, and only if they run out, then the workers will get stuff. And most buildings have that on, so all of these are stocked by either laborers or workers. Why not laborers by hand? Because they can only carry 10 units of most things, so that's very inefficient. And that's why I try to have carts all over town, because with a cart they can carry a lot more stuff. So I don't think we can actually see how much she's carrying, but if you just do it by hand, they will... Can I click this one? Can I click this one? Yeah, he's now carrying 10 clothes on the cart. If he has to do it by hand, it will be even less. So with a cart, it's more efficient in the end. And if you do it by hand, then you get like 100 workers that will just bring in a little bit of charcoal, for instance. So now they're awaiting 200 charcoal. If you do this by hand, then you need a lot of workers to do that by hand. And then all the laborers will be occupied with this, and all other jobs will not be done. And now one laborer can stock this. Ooh, but luckily here I can start buying stone. Yeah, that's true. But I don't need stone, so let's not get that. Oh, it's very nice now. Just to make sure that we get Shoriel's blood pressure up, I'm not going to get any any stone yet. So rather have a worker carry by hand than a laborer. No, because if we take the smithy now, for instance, we can see that there's a lot of iron in it and there's a lot of charcoal in it. That means that the workers can do what they're supposed to do, namely produce metal parts and nails. So there's no chance a worker will now go out to either the storage or the charcoal pit to grab one of this. So the only people that will bring in these goods will be laborers. When the moment comes that we completely run out of goods in the smithy, and they have to start getting goods, that means that I have already had a long time where there were no laborers available, then yes, I want my workers to go out and get the goods themselves so that they can keep working, otherwise they're not doing anything. So it's not that the workers will now go out and get it by hand instead of a laborer by cart. The laborer will come first, because there's still goods for them to produce, so there's no need for workers to go out and get the goods. If there are no carts free, I guess they just have to wait for one. If you by hand, too, maybe they would just do what they can until a cart comes up, or maybe they would just never use a cart. No, if there's no cart available, they will just walk to the charcoal pit and back and do it by hand. But then, of course, they have the stuff in it, so they will start working. And by the time they want to do another walk, it's a very good possibility that then there is a cart free. And then they will use the card again. So they will prioritize things rather smartly, actually, in this game. Oops, caps on. That's no problem. A happily married couple, Eva and Bert, were out rowing on the lake one day when suddenly Bengt says to his wife, "Are you starting to get grey hair on the house, darling?" Oh boy. Bang's head on a desk at Pat's. But your village is so tidy. Yeah, well, sorry. I can't help it. I have a big row of trees here. That's not tidy. Looks nice though. Big row of trees to separate the two parts here. That's cool. I like it. So PSV, I hope I answered your questions a bit. I always check all the options. Oh, that's interesting. All the options is also the wagon, but we don't have a wagon yet, so that's why I'm not doing that. And I don't do the laborer by hand because it's just costing me too much labor, and I want them to do different things. Because if we do laborer by hand, that means that a lot of laborers will just start walking and doing it by hand, and I just want them to use the carts. I built them for a reason. There's 4 carts here doing nothing, so there are carts available. If you see a lot of carts in your town that are empty, cart sheds that are empty all the time, you just need to make more carts, because then you're not having enough carts. Where's Wifey? Well, Wifey was working at least up until 3 quarters ago, I think. So it's now 9:45 here, and she had to work till 9, and then usually it's a nice group of people that she works with on this evening. So then they'll just chat a bit and stuff like that. So it could well be that she's either still chatting to them or still a little bit busy, or that she is just sitting downstairs doing a little bit of relaxation or something like that. I don't know. Could also be that she's watching but not chatting. I don't know. Okay, so you would check... So would you need the by hand checked for that? Oh, now I don't really know what you mean. Okay, I get the no labor by hand thing. Yeah, well, and of course, I mean, all I can do is explain how I use it and why I think this is a good way for me. But of course, if you want to do it differently, that's totally fine. And there could be many reasons that you do it that way. Maybe it's even better than I do. I mean, I don't know it all. Sometimes behave like a know-it-all, but I don't know it all. So it could well be that your way is even better than mine. But as far as I see it, I don't really use the labor by hand because it's just costing me too much laborers and we're already a bit short on people. If not carts are available or broken, is it better to use workers than laborers? If the mechanics are good, checking this option would not hurt. Well, the thing is, this game is all about... no, I'm not putting my foot down. Absolutely not. The thing with this game is it's historically accurate. And I already had a heated discussion at some point with a lady who was really pissed that certain jobs in this game cannot be done by ladies. And from the standpoint of the time that we live in now, I can totally relate to that. But this is an historic game situated in the 17 to 1800s, and then the world was different. So ladies don't do certain jobs. In this case, ladies can't work with a cart. So if you want your laborers to use a cart, basically you're telling the men that they can do this job. If you do laborers by hand, that means that also all the ladies can start to work. So now the ladies go on the farms and do the jobs there, and they carry goods towards the market stalls and stuff like that. If I check this box, all of a sudden all the lady laborers in my village will also start carrying charcoal to the smithy. So I will lose a lot of laborers that are now doing all these different jobs that are needed to carry charcoal, and I don't want that. So basically I'm limiting the amount of people that can actually do this job by not checking this box. And since I have no available people right now, I'm happy that those that are available are not all feeding the smithy with goods, but they're all doing these different jobs. And this is a way of spreading the workload a bit. Hey, wifey, nice of you to join us. That's why I have the farms on 130% for laborers. Yeah, I usually do that too. I don't know if I've done that already, but I usually have a higher wage for the farms too. Oh, not yet, so apply to all. simply because then you ensure that they do that. But I usually have the charcoal pits up on a little higher rate too, because we don't want to run out. It's 130 right now, so that would make that the ladies will do that too. So, but yeah, it's. I think it's a bit costing me too much laborers. Let's see. Oh, we still need ladies in the shoemaker. That's the problem. But it's costing me too many laborers to do things by hand, so I don't want them to do that. That's basically the thing. Alright, they're harvesting, which is good. Alright, well, wifey hasn't seen it yet. And it's 10 minutes till the end of the stream, I guess. Well, I might stream a little bit longer, I guess, but we'll see. But I have to just do this one more time, so enjoy. Shoriel, do you mean like in the chat and on the game here, or do you mean on the in your real life? Now I'm confused. You're allowed to do a lot of stuff here. I like all your comments and all your suggestions. They're really good. Let's place a few extra trees here to make the street feel a little bit longer. There we are. I'm sorry, I'm married, and in this day and age, my wife still makes me do the jobs that require muscle. I'm sure if you put... Oh, wow. You're welcome. Well, I guess a lot depends on situation and stuff like that. So, for our family, wife is the provider. And I'm taking care of our little girl most of the time. That's just how we do it, and it works well for us. But I know there's a lot of cultures and stuff where that's maybe not so much accepted as it is here. And people should just do what they want to do. And if you like to have a husband that really does all the muscle and opens the door for you all the time and stuff like that, then find one that does. And if you want something else, that's fine too. We should stop telling other people how they should behave or whatever. If you want to be a lumberjack as a lady, that's fine. I don't know how we call it then. A lumber Barbie or whatever. But that's fine. Why not? Just do that. People should just mind their own business. I don't mind making a man strip the bed and put clean linen on and her ring. Well, that's what I do, so... Some can scream feminism all they want, but if there's a 200-pound appliance to move, most often women will need some help. Well, I would use some help too, so... School done. Yes, I think the school's done. Here we are. And we have to get a teacher in. Well, I don't think we have enough smart people right now available because they're all working in the farms. But hopefully soon we'll get a teacher in and have some somebody learning the youngsters. I'm doing the washing, not the bed though. I do all the washing here in the house. All cultures have good and bad. Just try to go with the flow. Yeah, and respect each other, even if somebody is different or doing things differently than you are. There's not one way. There's multiple ways in which you can do things. Appreciate each other. Try to learn from each other and be open to each other. And don't judge because somebody else does something different than you. I've recently bought a treadmill that weighs 90 kilograms. Two guys brought it upstairs into my apartment. Now I don't know how to unpack and move it to my living room. Aw, well, then you should find you somebody to help you. Messenger from Balaklia. Ooh, we could get stone. Should we get stone? No. Gonna get iron though for our big muscle man in the smithy to start pounding that anvil and make me some nails. I'm a very domesticated husband. Yeah, me too. I don't know how to work anymore. I just do all the other stuff. We have a good balance. Oh, that's good, Hera. That's good. And now it's your birthday, so now he basically does everything. And in the end of the day, you get a foot massage. So that's nice. All right, I think we should expand our bit of nature here a bit. Just plant a few bushes and things. Get a few trees up. Maybe some birch trees. I like birch trees near the water. So put in a few benches so that people can actually sit and overlook the water. Yeah, chat's really busy and I really like it. Thank you all so much. But I guess it mainly has to do with Heradev because it's her birthday and it's her celebration stream and everybody's showing up for her. So that's really amazing, people. That's really nice. I want a teacherette. Nope. We got Heradev. He's the teacher. Keep having to scroll back because I missed stuff. Well, at least you have the opportunity to scroll back. I don't even have that opportunity. All right, we have somebody in here that can make shoes now, but they really have to start working on it. Because somebody is asking for shoes and we don't have them yet. So please get me some shoes here. Ah, there they come. Very good. We need to start selling some shoes. If you restrict the... Yeah, we can restrict it, but I don't have so many smart people yet, so we'll leave it as it is. We'll get a teacherette soon. Yeah, totally agree, Shuriel. Amazing chat here. I love it. I love you all. And 23 likes already. That's amazing. I don't know if that's a new record. I think Roadhog has been keeping scores, but... Alright, we have 5,000 buckwheat, we have potatoes, 6,000, it's November, everything is brought in. So we don't have that many, but we have a lot of garden produce as well, so most people will get by. That's good. We could even buy some extra stuff and try to resell that, but I only do that if we really have to. Alright, first pieces of shoes are created. Now they just have to buy it. I hope they can. Are we selling shoes already? No, they're not in a place where they... Oh, we need to start storing some shoes, I think. I thought they created shoes. Oh, maybe the shoes are brought to this market stall. Yeah, they're here and they're already being sold. Okay. Okay. Well, let's set this up for a shoe storage then. Let's get the shoes in. So that at least we can start to store them if we have a surplus. We don't have a surplus yet, but... I meant restricting the town hall women. You'll get a female mayor eventually. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I will get that at some point. Not gonna make a particularly feminist town, but we'll get a mayor at some point. Still need to grow though, because we need more people. Luckily we're building 2 houses now, but we still need more than 2. Already putting up this house, they're going to put up this house. I think we need a well. I have to say that one of the things I really like about Ostriv is that I have a little bit more time every now and then to talk to chat. Some games are really... You have to keep busy in the game all the time to keep up and to make sure everything runs right and smooth. And the good thing with Ostriv is there's a little bit more time to engage in chat, so I really like that. I can help you find a Dutch deaf lady. She will sign the eyes out of your head. Wait, how can you restrict town hall to women and that's where the builders come from? I don't know if we actually can. Yeah, we can do councillor and tell that to only be a lady. Mayor we can't actually. But at some point the mayor might die and then we can just get a female mayor if it has the right education. So we can get a councillor, but we can't get the... we can't set it for the mayor, as far as I know. Hey, Sven! Nice of you to join us. Really long time no see. How are you? Yeah, we don't need a councillor yet. A new family settling in town. That's good. New people coming in. Might be an idea to start building houses here too already. Although they then have to walk very far for their job, of course. I think we're going to invest in some housing on this side too. No, not houses with gardens, houses without. Make a little street here. Yeah, then there's the water, but that's okay. Hopefully we can build a well here, but it probably has low drinking water. Yeah, low quality drinking water, so that's not the best, but we can build it. We'll build it here. There's the well. I think the market's close enough, and this should give us some extra housing that we can really use. Going to move this up though. So we'll get the windmill, the one sheep farm, then we can start to get some sheep if we really have to. I never built single houses without gardens. I gotta tell you, I'm so addicted to Ark Ascended. Yeah, I've been taking a look at it. I don't think it's really my game, but it looks really nice. Might have been an accident getting a female mayor though. Now, I think if this one dies, it's open. So it can be a male or a female that will be the next. So... Planet base requires a lot of micromanagement. Yeah, I got into that last time. Did a live stream with it. It's an engaging game though. It's nice, but it needs a lot of work. And makes it that I can follow the chat a bit less than I'm doing right now, for instance. So... yeah, I think Mayor is luck of the draw. I think so. I don't think we can tell the school... no, we can't tell the school to only accept ladies, so we only get smart lady kids. So, yeah. Don't think that's gonna work. Alright, this one is really working on making shoes, but we don't have enough leather, apparently. We bought quite a bit. Yeah, there's still leather there, so they should be able to get that. Interesting. Let's get the textile out of here and put the leather in here so that they can... get that better. Oh, they're really starting to get new cows in here. That's good. Let's see if we can put some men into the windmill so that we can start to make some flour. I have to start storing that too. We'll start with 750, and then if we really get a good amount, we can start to sell it as well, but I'll wait a bit with that. My CPU is screaming the whole time I play it. Oh, wow. Really differs from game to game how much the computer will work with it. put flour on your market stalls too. Yeah, I want to, but... oh, we actually have somebody already working there. All right. I thought we did not have one there, so I was waiting with it. But yeah, we have to put it in the market stalls. Now, this one has it. These market stalls are filled, so we need extra market stalls right here. So what we actually need to do is start fencing off this area completely now. I think we just can go into the corner here. And then go like this. Then we'll leave an opening here. And then we continue like this. Alright, this is now the main square. I think we should keep the marketplaces a bit on one side. And then make some nature and benches and gazebo on that side. So we'll do an extra market here. Let's set it up for the ladies. And start selling some flour here. That should be good. And then maybe we can do a little gazebo here. So that the people can sit and chillax a bit here. That would be nice. Side note, if you ever do a co-op with us, I guess it would be a newer game. Yeah, I really knew my laptop might not support it. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on what game we want to do. Maybe there's some nice older game with a nice co-op system that we can play. It's fine by me. It's you won't hear me complaining. But, well, you know, the Medieval Dynasty co-op is now out. I have not checked it yet, but it could be very good. So maybe we could do that at some point. I don't know if your computer can handle that. But maybe we should open a discussion on it in the Discord. And see if there's some actual games that people want to do co-op together, and then we can start to plan it, because it also makes for a bit of planning, of course, and then we can have a lot of fun, I think. That's what One Last Midnight is playing now, right? I don't know if he's playing it right now, because I can't check his channel right now, but he was playing that I believe yesterday, and that's where you are a medieval character and you have to build your own houses and get new peoples into your village. If you build a couple of houses, you have to get a hunter house and stuff like that. That's Medieval Dynasty. I think I saw a few vids that he did live streams with that. Yeah. Funny thing happened yesterday. Jehovah's was in the stairs in the apartment house I live. I could hear them say, "No, we do not knock on that door." Oh, you're blacklisted then. I want to set a benchmark for the best PCS out there. Oh, wow. Oh, you were asking him. Sorry. Won't ask your questions anymore. Yeah, does the co-op system work good? I always thought that when I played the game alone, it took a long time to finally finish houses and stuff and get a decent sized village, but I always felt like if you get more people into it, then it would go faster and you could have a lot of fun with it. Just wait till you're all fighting over the same woman to be your wife. Yeah, those are good times. Well, it's medieval times. There should be a lot of chivalry there. When I was all nude. Oh boy. I always invite them in and then we have a discussion, and then they usually say that somebody higher up the ranks will come visit me another time, but usually they don't show up again. Oh well, I always enjoy it, but... Yeah, Heradev is now a real lady. It's her birthday today, and now she's a really nice lady. Alright, well, we don't have sheep yet, so we don't have to put anybody in that building, but oh, and a child has been born. We're up to 80 people. Kind of slow growing this village. Normally I have a bigger population by now, but I think we're still having a lot of fun, so that's good. You're an old man. I had socks on me. Messenger from Balaklia. Oh, we can get sheep there. That's cool. Let's pause for a second. How expensive are they? Oh, not too expensive. Let's get 4 sheep and a ram. Let's hit deal. Just have to make sure that we get a few workers in here now before they arrive. Really hope that we have a couple available, actually. Do we? Oh, no. Oopsie. Oh, we're working the farms. That's the thing. Problems. If we raise the wage, that might help out a bit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, one thing we can do is get 2 out of here, because we don't need so many in there. We do need them in the farms, though. Where else can I get out a few? No leather, so we can get rid of some workers here. That might be good enough, because we don't have to produce that many. Are there workers in here? Yeah, alright, they're getting this stuff. Very good. I think it's a long walk, though, to... oh, the sheep are already going to the pasture. That's even better. Then we don't have to feed them anything. So they have the time to fill it out. Perfect. Oh, that worked out. Just out of interest, how many ladies are here? Quite a few, I think. Every now and then. Depends on the moment, but... yeah, Caroline van der Velde was here. Or maybe she already left, I don't know. And, oh, we're missing Euphoria and some others. Alright, completed another house. Very good. That means a new family should be coming in soon. I think once these houses are all done, the village should look a little better in terms of all the labor jobs that get handled. Another messenger from Merefa. Yeah, we have plenty of warm clothing for now. That's good. Lurking in the fields. That's fine. I hope you enjoy. Or at least needs water, but that's good. Well, nobody needs anything, so that seems to be good. And, well, it's been quite some time already, so I think this is a good moment to end this stream soon, but not before I do this. Well, we just had to end the stream with that, of course. I mean, who cares about the game? It's Heradev's birthday. So, yet again, many congratulations. Hope you have a really nice birthday. It's already late in the evening here, but I know you still have a long way to go today. So, I hope you have a great day. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for all the fun and laughter. It was amazing. I had a really great time again. I'm really so happy to have met you all. It's so much fun in the chat. It's really nice. And you all are a very, very special bunch. And I hope we can do this very many times. And that we can all have so much fun in the chat all the time. Or just watching when I play a game. That's all fine. So thank you all. Have a great rest of the week. I will see you all back on Friday for another stream, I hope. And thank you all. You're amazing. See you next time. And bye-bye.